The sixth-seeded Wolverines entered the first round of the WPIAL Playoffs as the co-champs of the Southeastern Conference, but fell out of the top four seeds with the 22-15 loss to Penn Hills in Week 9. Meanwhile, the 11th-seeded North Hills Indians were the fourth-place team out of the Northern Eight, coming off of a 24-point loss at North Allegheny. Woodland Hills look to eliminate North Hills from the playoffs for the third time in the last 4 years.
Jones, he's going to roll to his right. He's going to tuck now. Splits a pair of defenders across the 40, and he'll have the first down. That sidecar is Sanders as he'll bounce it to the right. 50, 45 down the far boundary, 40. Cutting it back inside of the 30, brought down around the 26-yard line. Motion man is Sanders from left to right. He'll take the handoff, looks to turn the corner. Has some pressure over there, but sidesteps that pressure, and he'll step inside of the 15. Counter play. Sanders lowers his shoulder, drives his way towards the goal line. Does he cross the goal line? He does. A Woodland Hills touchdown on 4th and goal, and the Wolverines strike first. Shovel pass will go to Andrew Bly. Bly loses the football. It's loose on the carpet. The Wolverines fall on top of it at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. The fumble recovery by William Fletcher. Shaw will take the handoff. He'll lower the shoulder. He'll drive his way across the goal line for a 15-yard Woodland Hills touchdown. Bruder's going to run right, and he's going to throw the football to the right-hand side to Bly. Bly eludes one Wolverine. Bruder, sidecar to his left as he's in the shotgun. He'll hand off on the end of run, but the Wolverines were all over that one. Driving his way through traffic was Tariq Thompson. Straight drop back. He'll look left, he'll throw left, and oh my goodness, the pass is completed to Owen Davis. He then pays the price and loses the football. What a hit by Mike Nash. Motion man is Ganem from left to right. Sanders bumped around in the end zone, and he will be brought down, and that is the second safety allowed by Woodland Hills this year. And Bruder runs right, and he'll be met in the backfield. Tossed by Will Fletcher, but he's still on his feet as he retreats. He'll throw the football into the legs of Woodland Hills defensive lineman, and it will be intentional grounding. Beautiful punt is boomed away by McDonough. It's Sanders on the return, dancing around Indians. Now he retreats, running to the far boundary. Picks up a nice crackback block, and there goes Miles Sanders down the far boundary, and he'll be nudged out of bounds at the North Hills 36-yard line. Handoff, Joel Shaw running right, running through Indians, still on his feet, first down and more. A beautiful spiraling punt will carry inside of the 30. On the return is Bly for North Hills. Bly off to the races as he runs to the near boundary. Miles Sanders is there, but Bly will be finally forced down. And Bruder will run to his right. And from our vantage point, he didn't get anywhere. It's a turnover on downs. Jones in the shotgun, sidecars to either side. Handoff, Shaw running left into open field. He's going to be brought down after picking up a first down. Bruder, he's going to run to his left. He's going to be pressured by McVeigh. He'll now be hit by McLean, then hit by Cobbs, and Cobbs will bring him down inside of the 35 at the 34-yard line. Jones off of play action, throws the ball complete to Miles Sanders. Sanders spinning away from one Indian inside of North Hills territory. Jones is in the shotgun, looks right, now he'll run to his left. He has Shaw open in the flat. Shaw running to the far boundary left, inside of the 20, inside of the 15, inside of the 10, and he'll step out of bounds at the 3-yard line. Motion man from left to right is Sanders, but instead the handoff to Shaw, and he will cross the goal line for a 4-yard Woodland Hills touchdown. There wasn't a white jersey that wanted to get in his way. High snap, Bruder off of play action. Throws the ball down the near side. It'll be intercepted by Mike Nash at the Woodland Hills 42-yard line. Left to right is Bly. He'll hand off instead to Santucci. Santucci's bounced around. Now he'll run to his right, and he'll be brought down in the backfield. Looks left, throws left. The pass intended for Kendall Taylor. Bounces off of two North Hills Indians, and it's intercepted by Visco. He'll come down the near boundary, picking up a block. Now he fumbles the football. It's loose. It's North Hills football. Oh, my goodness. Bruder's going to run to his right out of the shotgun. He'll now set his feet, throws to the right, the pass to Kendall Taylor. They're going to say he catches the football. Banana bunch to the left of Bruder. He'll lateral, and Walter is brought down in the backfield 3 yards deep, a loss of 3. Motion man is Wagner. Bruder straight drop back. He's going to run the screen. Wagner running left, and he will be brought down by Damon Johnson. Sanders next to Jones. He'll take the handoff, running left, spinning his way back to the right. Picks up a block from Jones. Sanders, 25-20, and out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Sanders won't take the handoff. Instead, it's Jones running right. 10, 5, and he will drive his way through an Indian across the goal line for a Woodland Hills touchdown. Bruder looks right, throws right. The pass is complete to Brandon Wagner. Wagner running down the near sideline. He'll finally be forced out of bounds. Running left is Bruder. He's going to throw down the middle, and it will be intercepted by Jihad Brown. Right around the 2-yard line, he'll carry it out to the 5, where it'll be 1st and 10 for Woodland Hills, and that is the 3rd INT by the Wolverines today. He will hand off to Miles Sanders, who runs right. Looking to turn the corner on Wagner, and he does. Jones sends a man in motion from right to left. The ball carrier, Art Tompkins, cutting it back in across the 40. Trips left again, handoff. Shaw running right, inside of the 35, inside of the 30, inside of the 25, inside of the 20, and finally brought down inside of the 15-yard line. Handoff, Joel Shaw. He'll leap over the pile, inside of the 5-yard line, still driving his way forward. Sidecars to either side, the handoff goes to Miles Sanders. He will cross the goal line for a 4-yard Woodland Hills touchdown, his 2nd TD of the game. He'll hand off instead to the tailback. The ball comes loose. It's scooped up by Will Fletcher, and Will Fletcher will carry it into the end zone for a Woodland Hills touchdown.
The Wolverines rolled over the North Hills Indians 41-2 in the first round of the WPIAL Playoffs, while the defense pitched another shutout. Offensive linemen Eric Mitchell, Wilford Clark, Jake Cassidy, Dan Gibson, Jaymier Scarborough, and Tearl Gray cleared the way for Joel Shaw and Miles Sanders to combine for nearly 250 yards and 4 touchdowns. Woodland Hills will take on Pittsburgh Central Catholic in a rematch of last season's WPIAL Championship game at North Allegheny High School in the WPIAL Quarterfinals.